be careful what you allow your children to look at on television, because it might teach them bad habits. It might teach them how to manipulate their parents so they can sneak out the house. Some people and some, it's more ways of getting to children now. Technology has given us more ways to lure children out of their homes. Cell phones, computers, tablets, devices, all those things in the World Wide Web has given the children access and given predators access to children.
Let me hold one.
Restrictions. Always put restrictions on your children's phone. If it's not about school, their children, block that shit. Password protected. We have the technology, we have the means to do that. We got to put their safety first. We give them a phone and just leave it wide open, and they can go anywhere on that phone. It's my job as a parent to try hard. I cannot hold Biden accountable, nor Donald Trump, nor Barack Obama, Abraham Lincoln, Queen Elizabeth, God, and all those in between, Cynthia McKinney, Madill, Denzel Washington, Lil Jon, or the East Side Boys. God damn, Peter Pan. Y'all heard that bitch, Peter Pan. Michael Jordan. Who else out there that's real famous? Beyonce. Sesame Street. We can't hold these people on a pedestal and when they do something that we don't like, Will Smith, Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, while we on the Chris's, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, all of these people, if they do something we don't like, we quick to judge them and to throw them under the bus and to dismiss them and say they bad. Bill Cosby, Bill Clinton, that's the, yeah. And Monica Lewinsky, like she didn't share no responsibility. And what about Britney Spears? And that's the one that shook me the most, was when the man took the picture between her legs. And she was portrayed as the perpetrator. Is that how you said? She was the perpetrator? She was demonized, victimized, assaulted, and all kind of things. And somebody aimed their camera between her legs and click, took a picture. And we ain't question that. Yep. My heart done went out to Britney Spears when I first heard about that incident. And all the views, I've never seen it because I don't want to. I really don't. I ain't wanted to look between her legs. I haven't. I felt like she was victimized. And then I heard about her story and all the things that it cost her. And I don't know about her lifestyle and all those things like that. I just kind of know, like, you know, that somebody took a picture between her legs and shared it. And she was blamed because she didn't wear panties. It's a lot of people who don't wear some drawers. It's a lot of people. And I think that to take away articles of clothing will help with a whole lot of this shit that going on. Because the motherfucker would to see what going on underneath there, they might be like, oh, no. Because people just got this. And I'm not saying that that's going to stop all rapists, because some things are going on up here. Whatever it is, I don't know. But you got people that wonder, what does complete freedom feel like? Why can't I just be free not to wear clothes? I wasn't born in a 3-piece suit and some Nikes. I was not. I wasn't born with a Gucci purse on my shoulder or some red bottoms on my feet. No, I was born completely naked. Somebody told me I had to cover up, but nobody ever bothers about telling me why. They tell me about the Garden of Eden, and Eve saw that she was naked because some in her nakedness offended herself. She was like, how did I know? What does naked? How did she suddenly know she was naked now? I remember when I had been drugged and I woke up and I realized I was naked. I was drugged. And I woke up and I realized that I was naked and I felt shame. I had clothing on before I was drugged. And when I woke up, I was in the hospital and I was strapped down and I had a gown on over me. And I wanted to know where were my clothes and my shoes and all of those things. And whatever the drug was that was given to me, without my consent, without my permission, unbeknownst to me, things that I'd never tried before, things that I would never pollute my body with. No, I would not do those things. I just did not desire to. I ain't want to. And the nurse told me I had 5 different drugs inside of me when she called me into the counseling office and she spoke with me. And I'd never done any of those things before, nor had I wanted to. And I was still at odds with myself as to when and where I yanked off all my clothes. And how did I get to the hospital? So, if Eve suddenly realized she was naked, then maybe she was drugged, or the scales fell off, her eyes was covered. The Bible is unclear on so many things. It is. And we are taught to feel shame. Cover up. Long titty. Look at her titties just hanging in. Oh, look how short her shorts is. No. And he shouldn't. And I have felt that way too, because I was led to believe that men will rape you if you wear your shorts too short. If they see your legs up and your shorts too short, that it's enticing to them and it will make them want to attack you or assault you or grab you and do all kind of things to you. I have been told that not to wear your blouses too low, not to show your cleavage, not any of that, not to make men find you desirable in any kind of way, to cover all the way up and down from your head to your toe, and they not gonna want you. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know what make men rape women. I don't know what make people kill one another. I don't know what drive people to a certain edge. And they are not given the opportunity to speak about it, even if they have in the thoughts of doing so. My thing is that people should be able to express how they are really feeling and why they are feeling that way. And perhaps there really could be something called change. change if we can talk about things and address things and can have honesty. We can be able to talk about a whole lot of things if we were not to judge one another drastically just for our thoughts, even for the thoughts, and even for some actions that some have committed. It's like I love life and living, but this world is just saddening sometimes in the things that I see. And I still want to keep right on going. I just do. Because I just believe somewhere in me that somewhere along the way, we're going to see a change that's going to reflect times before there was strife and grief. A time when we're going to really learn how to pull together from one corner of this world to the other. We have technology to pull us there already. There are many who don't want to see any suffer. There are some who love to cause suffering. Those are far less in number than those who want to see peace and peaceful means, and those that want to see people happy and in harmony and having all the things they need living. It's not as many people who hate. It's not that many bigots. It just is sometimes the bigots have more power than those that don't. Those that don't hate. Hate had to be spread. Hate had to be spread. Even if the hate is so bad because somebody took, maybe they took some, maybe they were given something, maybe something was left to them, maybe they was an heir to something and somebody else wanted it. We don't know what caused hate to spread so bad, and jealousy and envy. We don't know. But in my heart and in my spirit, I feel there was times and places in time where there was peace. It wasn't complete peace. People are going to have arguments. But to kill somebody, oh, that was a no-no. Not even a thought thereof. People didn't know what killing was. Not turn on your own self and your own kind. And then hear somebody come along. He called himself God. And through manipulation, he turned Cain on Abel and caused Cain to kill Abel. Manipulation is a technique that he would use. And when you see God and Adam and Eve saying she suddenly realized that she was naked, do we know what the scales were that fell off her eyes? We don't question a lot of things. We just read what's written. And we don't try to fill in any blanks. Because there's so much stuff that was left out of the manipulation process to teach us how to hate, to kill, be jealous, envious, and all of those things like that which lead to killing and genocide ourselves. We've been doing a good job of genociding one another. We're not supposed to turn on each other. Power to stop it.